Hello and welcome back. It's time to do another playthrough of the campaign, this time going all the way to the end. Last time I stopped at Moscow 43. This time we will finish the entire campaign. And this is, of course, the released version. I haven't decided what path to take. This time, maybe the same path, maybe another. We'll see. I'll figure it out as we go. New game, campaign, and I will play at Field Marshal because I think that is a good balance. Generalismus is completely doable, but it's a little bit more difficult, and you don't have that much prestige, so you have to be really, really careful. And I think that will only result in me playing much slower. So I think this is a good compromise. And we'll go to advanced options, and I'm just going to set this to unlimited. I hope I don't have to use it at all, but I will use it if I misclick or something other happens, and then it might as well be on unlimited. Otherwise I could just play on Iron Man. I like traits, you like traits, and it's a good demonstration of what the traits do. We'll take some that are just good and some that are maybe not good, but fun to watch. So I'm gonna max this out, and you can of course do that if you're playing, but you can also set it anything between 0 and 10. I'm gonna take the custom army because I want to tweak my starting army just a little bit, and then I hit play. And I'm going to go with Poland North. I like the open mobile kind of stuff. Okay, it's time to select the commander. I'm going with Hasso von Manteuffel. You can look him up on Wikipedia if you want. I've had a special relationship to this general since I played Hearts of Iron 2 many years ago, and he had a romp through not only North Africa but down the east coast of Africa all the way to South Africa. But okay, the name isn't that important. I have with all my points purchased a lot of strong and some not so incredibly strong. I have infantry and Panzer general to free up slots and allow me to overstrength. Prototypes are fun. Killer team is fun with the extra heroes. Deadly grasp I like because it makes encirclement worthwhile. Primitive control makes encirclement so much easier. It is my fan favorite. And anti-air veteran is also a personal favorite. This one isn't too harsh. I could kind of do for maintenance as well, but I have so many traits already. I think it is enough. We can do another playthrough later. We can sort of a challenge mode where I take a lot of these negative ones, so you can get a feeling for how much more difficult the game is if you have delayed reinforcement and no overstrength, for example, and poor maintenance. This is a completely different game. So I'm going to hit the accept.
I salute your impeccable timing here, General.
And we get to
My
the
telephone call with High Command just finished.
Expand this.
Now that the invasion... During these briefings, I will be your primary link to the
He
directives
has
coming
a
from
rather annoying voice. You can turn off his voice in the audio settings. Just reduce voice level to 0, and then you don't have to listen to him. Or maybe you enjoy him. That's again personal preference. I will capture these 3 victory hexes. This is also a supply hex. This is not a victory hex, but it is a supply hex. And also remember, you get prestige for capturing these flag hexes. You don't get any victory bonuses, so to speak, but you get some prestige.
As you can see, we're deploying your new Panzer Corps to Yesro. Our move to link Germany retreating Polish units. They are
seeking to get behind this river.
To fully take control as a corridor,
yes,
these 2 major crossings. If you seize the opportunity, good luck on your first combat operation here, General.
That it won't be so heavily
I would
defended.
hate for it to be your last.
Yes, be quiet. And you can see this isn't a supply hex, so this city can easily be surrounded and starved out, but this is a supply hex, so this one needs to be surrounded, shelled, and bombed to reduce the defender. This isn't a victory hex at all, so I could skip taking it, but I mean 3 flags I need. This is Field Marshal difficulty, so I'm going to need all the prestige I can get, so I might as well take it if time allows. Time to hit end briefing. And over to heroes. Okay, this is possibly my favorite hero. Thank you, developers. Peter Schwartz, it's a random name and a random picture. And 0 slots, basically what it does, it reduces the slot cost of the chosen unit to 0. So you could put it on a very good tank that you have overstrengthened, and instead of costing 10 slots, it costs 0. So that is, of course, a huge boost to your army. It doesn't make the unit better, but it lets it get away with not costing any slots. So whichever unit you have that is most expensive can have this one. Okay, next. Okay, we follow up with another fan favorite. This lets you attack twice. So basically you can do 2 attacks with 1 unit. The only thing that's better than this, and I think, is rapid fire ×2, where each of your strength points fire twice. But that's just 1 attack, so there are pros and cons. But 1 attack from a high strength unit combined with maybe the 0 slot hero could be devastating. But this is also devastating, so I'm not complaining. It also works very well on Stukas and artillery. Imagine putting it on your best artillery, range for artillery shelling from behind your lines, or on your best Stuka, and that Stuka can double bomb the enemy's most threatening tanks, usually wiping it out completely. It's amazing. Okay, I think I never have gotten... This is the dream combination. I don't think I ever gotten such a good combination before. Maybe I would have preferred, like I said, the rapid fire ×2 instead of the double attack. The double attack lets the enemy shoot back each time, and it takes 2 ammunition, but I mean, I can't complain. I've seen much worse. Okay, thank you, developers. And we hit close. This is, of course, the deployment phase, and this is, we get the deployment phase only because we have taken the custom army option. So let's tweak this starting army a bit. Okay, so we need to plan. I have the 0 slot hero, of course. That would be important. I can put one of my tanks, for example, to maximum strength. That would be very nice, and have it cost 0 slots. So I think the limiting factor here is the fact that I only have 500 prestige. There is no getting around that, so I won't be able to fully utilize that that 0 slot hero. Not really. I can't buy the most expensive gun and artillery piece and then max overstrength it, and because then I will be out of prestige. So, speaking of prestige, instead of 100 per turn, I get 40. If I'd played a Generalissimus, that would be just 20. So, that's even worse, a lot worse, of course, it is. But it is doable. You just have to take it slow and not take too much damage. But let's start by upgrading stuff. And if you have watched my other videos, I like this gun better than all the others because it both has anti-tank and artillery support, and it has good attack values. And I will do the same with this guy. I'm going to be disbanding this tank because I don't need 4 tanks, that's too many. I'm also going to move this guy a bit. And just move this infantry. The recon car in my front lines. And where do I put the last tank? Should it go up, down? Can just go here, I guess. I don't think I want this to be... I'm going to upgrade this. It has no experience now, so we can use the swap here, swap unit type without using up any slots. For the time being, I'm just going to overstrength it to 11. That doesn't cost me any slots at all. Now we will upgrade this guy, and we will make it into another 2C. Or should we maybe make it into a 38A? I don't know. But these two definitely are going to invest 50 points to make them 13. And this is where the Panzer General trait kicks in. And also the recon card. It gives a higher recon bonus if I overstrengthen it. And the stork is practically free. I know some people don't like the stork, but I think it's an okay option. It's nice to have one. Okay, you can see I have already used up all my slots almost, but that doesn't take into account the superhero. So I am thinking maybe upgrading this guy. The hard choice is, do I want this with rapid fire, or do I want this with just the higher attack ratings here? It's more costly, so I think I want to do this. That can't fit, of course, so I will start by assigning it a hero. It will have 0 slots, and it can attack twice, and there will be no retaliation. So I'm sticking all my heroes on this guy for the time being, and to make sure I don't mistake it for another tank, I'm just going to give it a special camouflage. And then, because it has 0 slots, I should be able to upgrade it, yes. I still have 3 slots left, but there isn't much I can do. I can maybe upgrade these guys just a tiny bit. That's just 9 points. So I have 52 left. That's just 18. It's pretty cheap when I don't have trucks, so... Okay, how many do I have left? I only have 16 points left. Is that enough? Yes. Okay, so I managed to use all my prestige, save 6, and all my slots. Absolutely all my slots. That went pretty well. Better than expected, really. Yes, then we should be ready for turn 1. Okay, I think this has to do with this guy. Yes, the game thinks it should be strength 13, but I didn't have enough prestige to bring it up to anything more than 12. So we can just ignore that. Yes. So how do we start this ball? I think I want to bring this over here. Interesting. And then I want to use my other recon here. And I think I will bomb this unit. This one. Strafe this guy, artillery, which gets bonuses for the recon, of course. I just want to check my odds here, so I'm going to test the forced march. Okay, not so bad. Let's start with this guy. Put him here to push it upwards. Okay. That was a bit surprising, maybe. So I overrun it. Because I have the no retaliation hero, remember? Okay. So for some reason I don't see the double attack bonus. If I move this one, I get mass attack. But not when I just have the recon. It hasn't shot, so it should... Okay, there I can see. Okay, maybe you don't get mass attack from recons. Maybe that would be overpowered. Just going to do that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and possibly 6. Using forced march. Let's just be a little bit cautious here. Set up some protection. Those don't like to get bombed, okay. And then turn. There it comes. 3 suppression, stealing 1 ammunition and 2 fuel, not so bad. So let's start by clearing out this fighter. Trying to stay close to our bases, so we get the accuracy bonus from base proximity, and also double mass attack. So if you look, 18% extra. And this one went. Okay, actually shot him down. And it has 24. It has higher speed than the BF, so it counts as closer to the base. Or at least I think that's how it works. Okay, accuracy bonus. Artillery strike. We're in no rush. I can use this one to have a look. Okay, so we have interesting stuff here. Tank. A fairly good tank, not super good, but not crap. A small artillery piece, and this is easily ignored, but it's an anti-tank gun, a small one. And a light TKS tank, but it's pretty quick, I think. Speed 5, yes, so it could rush forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could get to this tank, but not here. Infantry, anti-tank gun, and there could be stuff in this area that I don't see. Okay, yes, One infantry there. Infantry. Ah, it's a good thing they don't want to stick around in the forest. So let's start by doing this. And let's see if the Stuka can do anything. Ah, it cannot reach all the way here. So, what do you think about my recon plane now? I would not have been able to see all of this without that recon plane. And I don't think he has any useful planes left. So I could scout out this area, or I could get the accuracy bonus. So this time I will go for the accuracy bonus. Oh, we actually did damage. That's okay. Is this too offensive? Maybe. We don't have to do it right away. See, this car here has some problems with moving across open terrain, of course, and the odds here aren't so good. So it retreats, and that's okay. There is no rush. Yes, I think that was wisely played, because now he didn't want to come out and attack me at all. And the BF is very useful because it has 15 move. Okay, there's one more infantry here. I can just go up here and see. Okay, we have another TKS here. We have to take that into account. Oh, I forgot to shoot with that. Yes, this is... I don't think it's risky. I don't think he will come over here. But let's not try to get overconfident. No, wait. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, let's do this instead. he's not, doesn't have spotting on me anywhere, so. Not. Oh, Mr. AI. Can I reach anything now? Yes, I can bomb this guy and this guy. And let's do some rebasing. So I want to go down here because I want this guy to come out of hiding to attack me. Oh, what happened there? Okay, I just misclicked mine. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to place this tank here so it extends zone of control into this area. I don't think that's strictly needed, but it's better safe than sorry. And I will set up a blocking position here as well. You see I have 10 turns left. There is no need to rush. My prestige bonus is dwindling, but it is better to wait. Enter. Here it comes. And it's an ambush, and my big gun gets to shoot at him. And I shoot first because it's an ambush, and he gets completely clobbered. It says, it is as it should be. Yes, there is the tank we saw last time, and we definitely want to bomb it before we do river here. Might as well give this a licking, and well, I can do this. Swap. No, that was wrong. We should attack. And then we can swap positions, or no, that's not needed. Okay. Let's go over here. But if you shift click two of your units that are adjacent, you can swap positions. I don't think I ever mentioned that before. No, I don't think so. It's time to... No. Not put him on the river. Just move down here. Now this is why I usually play using undo, because well, you do a lot of strange clicks and it lets you play around, and I don't think that you should undo your attacks a lot, but not you shouldn't undo to sort of farm for better result. That's just pretty lame. But if you see that I should have moved that recon car before I took that bombing, I think it can be useful to learn how to utilize all the parts of the game. Now that we have hurt this tank so badly, we can set up a little perimeter here. And do that instead, it's even safer. And we can have a look there. No, he has nothing. Just one infantry. No, he wasn't able to get that overrun. I hoped he would, but he was too tough. Now I have this guy encircled. And again, I should have moved up my recon plane. And now he has 7 suppression that he can't recover. And he gains more suppression for being surrounded. And normally that would be just 2, I think, but now I had deadly grasp, so it's doubled. So he's already almost, he has only 13 strength points left, so now I can try another. And now he has only 1 strength point that's not suppressed, so I can completely surround him, so he will surrender. Now it's a little bit boring phase while I'll just bomb this guy out. Not much happens. I'm just doing this for accuracy bonuses. And still the odds could be better, so I will wait 1 more round. Two and 10, yes, they are cheaper to replace. And now if I go here, I immediately win the scenario. I don't want to do that. Maximum recon bonus. And this has no retaliation, it's a bit of a cheat. And now I can capture the last hex, and now the bonus is just 6%. Okay, not so impressive. Yes, you can see that, of course, this Panzer, which is still called the Panzer 1B, but I did upgrade it, so I didn't change its name. So continue.